Tom Barrass is officially a Hawthorn Football Club player after tough negotiations ended, sending the Premiership defender to Hawthorn to join Josh Battle. In the deal, which happened in the last 30 minutes of the AFL trade period, which just recently ended 10 minutes ago, I am uploading this up just as the trade radio segment has ended. Tom Barrass has been traded to Hawthorn for a future first, future second, future third, with West Coast future fourth heading to the West Coast Eagles in the trade. Alright, first of all, just summarising this deal and summarising it for Hawthorn, Sam Mitchell, he said to Tom Barrass, he got him out of Perth, and he said to Tom Barrass specifically, he said he bought him the dream, playing alongside Josh Battle, shore up the defense, and be a part of the new Hawkball unit that has well and truly just energised all of the AFL fandom and be a part of Hawthorn's next premiership pretty much, and that is exactly what happened. Looked a bit dicey at so many points during today, but he has gotten his wish and will become a Hawthorn player. Yeah. And overall, his move, just the one part of Hawthorn's game that looked just a bit off all throughout, like 2024 points, was their defense. So this shores it up, and this will improve it tenfold and just make it so much easier to be able to deal with. It means that they can also move Josh Battle on location, they can move Josh Weddle on location, they can move Sam Frost. Like, Sam Mitchell, one of the better coaches in the game, can be a lot more creative about how he uses their defense, and I think it will just be such a massive boon for this season for a club that is going to be in a lot of primetime games next season and is just going to have so much expectation going to next season, which I think is a phenomenal thing for them. It's been a while since Hawthorn were relevant, and well and truly they are back to being a relevant football club in the main scheme of things. So yeah, if I were a Hawthorn fan, I'd just be so happy with how this deal has been done and how it has been achieved. For the West Coast point of view, they gain a future first, second and third, which I think, even though also we're going to get pick 14 originally before Hawthorn swapped it to Carlton on that Friday, I think they've come out even better out of this, because this places them in such a good place, and I know this is a next year story, to potentially get Chad Warner if he becomes available. And I think they've jumped over Freo as favourites for Warner if he is available next year, because they've got all the draft capitals and all the future stocks that might slightly pique Sydney's interests. So yeah, the Matt Elwes deal, that probably wasn't the best deal for the Eagles, because just why you're giving up pick 3. But this deal, I think they got the best out of Tom Barrass, a beloved premiership defender leaving, that they could, and I think it's massive for them. As for overall grades I'm giving this, I'm giving Hawthorn an A-. Just getting Barrass in the club is just absolutely massive, and I think they're going to be one of the better clubs next year. Like, their defense is going to be shored up, and he'll add to such an exciting movement going on at Hawthorn. For West Coast, give them a B plus, almost an A as well, because you get all the futures in. You get such a good package coming in for your club, and overall set them up in such a good place heading into next season for potentially getting Chad Warner. So yeah, I thought both teams came out such winners of this, and overall Hawthorn in a massive boon spot gaining Tom Barrass.